Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jay, and I'm here to talk about mountain bikes. So you might be wondering, well, what do you know about bicycles? I have been a bicycle mechanic and tech for at least 35 years. At 16 years old, I was a manager of a bike shop. I love bikes. I've been on a bike my whole entire life. For me, fixing bikes is really just part of my nature. They're very simple machines, and they don't need to be as complicated as the industry wants you to think. Everyone can work on their bikes. Everyone can change a tire in 5 minutes. You don't have to wait 2 weeks to get your tire changed. Today, we're going to talk about a wheel set I purchased from DIY Bicycles located out of Georgia. I really wanted to try carbon wheels, but I didn't want to spend thousands of extra dollars. So, after researching, I decided to go with what many consider to be a cheap Chinese brand. I spent about 16 years in golf club manufacturing, so I know that over in Asia, the name brand products are manufactured in the very same factories as what many consider to be the cheap knockoffs. They are no more expensive to manufacture because name brand companies manufacture in significantly higher volumes. They're actually paying less to manufacture than a cheap company who is just trying to make a knockoff brand. And it's no different in the mountain bike industry. You can purchase alternatives to name brand and give them a try. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you. I purchased these wheels on my own with my own money, and eventually I decided to go with DIY Carbon Bicycles and their wheel set. I went with a 27.5 offering and a little bit of their lower mid hub selection, the Bitex, and now I'm going to review it and let you take a look at it so that you can decide if you want to make this purchase for yourself. So let's get started and dive right into this. I started by sending emails, probably spent a good 6 months going back and forth talking about carbon frame set offerings, just picking his brain. I tend to send out a bunch of phishing emails to a new company in the hopes that they do respond quickly and that they give me answers that make sense to me. It takes a lot to understand the different components that they're going to use to make your custom rim set, so you might want to study those things for yourself. Once I dialed in my selection for my specific wheel set, I went ahead and made the purchase online and got my confirmation, just like you would expect from any business, with a ship date that would be announced to me in the future once the custom rims were actually manufactured. I understood that my products were going to be manufactured overseas in Asia factories, and that they would build them to my spec and then they were going to ship them over here. The box came just like any other box. It was padded well enough and everything was protected, and everything turned out to be just fine. You know, right off the bat, I'm looking at the stickers. I'm gonna tell you right away, it's worthless to even put them on there. The DIY Carbon Bicycle logo, each sticker is 10 individual stickers. There's 3 logos on each side of the rim. So there are 60 little stickers on each wheel that are already peeling off when you get it. When you also are forcing a tire bead over the wheel, it ripped half of the stickers off on the way up. In the product photos and videos that I took, I did not make any alterations at all. There's no Photoshop on anything. I dusted them off and put them up there for you to see. Enough about the stickers. That really is the worst part. For me to have to go on that much about the stickers. You know, everything in the carbon looked fine to me. I didn't see any issues. You can see all the holes that were drilled for all of the nipples. Seemed to be fine. But I got one of the tires on, forgot I didn't have a rim strip on there. That's a really simple touch. In the end of the day, I didn't have 2 rim strips. So I just went old school electrical tape. The weight before was 30.1. and then the weight after, 28.2. So we're now underneath the 30-pound mark. Most people aren't going to get a carbon crankset because they don't trust it, and not for mountain biking. And frame sets are just far too expensive. Upgrading to a carbon wheel set after you've had a bicycle for a while is a little more feasible upgrade, but do you want to spend over $1,000? You cannot purchase additional mountain bike ability. You actually have to get time in the pedals, on the bike, you know, hitting the trails that you enjoy, but pushing and progressing on trails that are more difficult and riding with people who are better than you. That is the only way to truly understand what you and your equipment is capable of doing and how you can push to new levels. And in order to do that, it just takes confidence. And knowing what you're riding, knowing your gear in and out is far more important than how expensive it is. I'm not being paid by any of these companies. I purchased all this product myself, and I'm not going to advertise for their brands, you know, just because I purchased it. That's why you see it all blacked out. I just prefer the man in black. What is next? So I've just got these mounted to my bike, and I need to get them out on the trails. That is exactly what is next. I'm gonna go ahead and put these through the tests, and hopefully I don't break them on the first ride out. I have been riding my bicycle in extreme fashion since a teenager in the 80s. So here I am in middle age, and I am still pushing myself hard to try to get the most I can out of my riding sessions. What does that mean for me? I need to jump, I need to drop, I need to push myself harder than what most people would consider riding their bicycle. And that's just who I am. I'm not saying that's for everyone, but when I go out and ride, that's what gets me going. That's what drives me. And you know, I go out and push with my friends, and it doesn't matter that I am a middle-aged man. I am still going to hit those jumps like the teenage kids. That's the only way I know how to ride. I live my life all around fitness. Being on a bicycle is my life. I'm going to share my experiences with you as I purchase new products. I'm trying to cultivate a channel where I'm going to put up high quality product reviews. If I don't like the product, the services, I'm going to let you know. And if I think it's excellent, I'm also going to let you know. And hopefully you'll get to see how much fun we have just riding our bikes. That's really what we're all about, is just enjoying what we do.
So that's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. More than anything, we just want to show how much fun it is to ride bikes with your friends. As long as you're riding your bike, you're outside enjoying life, and that's how we live it. Please get out there and ride. If you've made it all the way to the end, please give a like and a subscribe. Also, you can leave a comment and tell me what you'd like to see in future videos. I'd be happy to take a look, and make sure you share it with your friends. Have a great day.
Oh! Gotta bring it back, man.
What was that?